Welcome back to another practice with me, where today we'll be focusing on core strength. So we're going to get started straight away with a little bit of breathing, placing your hands on your knees. You can be seated or kneeling. Close the eyes, keep the spine nice and long, and just take an inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale and out. One more inhale and out. Good, let's open the eyes. Inhale the arms up high, reach up. Good, and then grab the right wrist with your left hand and find a side stretch on the right side. Breathe in here. Good, inhale and out. Let's release and then stop the hands. Find a side stretch on the left. Finding length in the left side body. Good, and then release. Come back to center, bring the arms down and find your way into tabletop. Shoulders over knees. Shoulders over wrists, rather, hips over knees. And we'll take some cat-cow. So inhale, belly down, looking up, tailbone up. Exhale to round up the spine. Tuck the chin, tailbone under. Inhale. Go the other way. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Start to incorporate some circles with the body. Imagine you're kind of like inside a barrel and you're trying to touch all the edges of the barrel as you move. And then change the direction. Good. And come back to neutral. I'm going to tuck the toes and start to just lift the knees about an inch or two off the ground, keeping the core engaged as you focus on the breath here. Good. Breathing in and out. One more inhale and exhale, release. Good. Extend your right leg back. Bring your left arm out ahead and then inhale, raise the right leg. On an exhale, bring everything into center. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bring it in. And expand, inhale. One more time, exhale, bring it in. And expand. Good, and release. We'll do the same on the other side. Left leg expands. Extend, right arm out. Raise left leg, inhale. And exhale, bring everything into center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, release. Good. Tuck the toes if they're not already. Send the hips up high and start to pedal the feet out on the spot. Good. Just find any movement here that you need. And then start to bring the shoulders forwards over the wrists. Keep the upper back rounded, shoulder blades protract. Keep the abdomen engaged. Finding a nice plank here. And as you focus on the breath, option to be on your knees as well. As throughout, I'll be giving options for different levels. Good, and then from wherever you are, we'll send the hips back up to downward dog. Then start to walk the feet forwards. Coming into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Maybe bend the knees if you need. Exhale to fold. Inhale, raise the arms up high. And exhale, fold forwards again. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to ground, step or jump to plank. Keep the core engaged. Exhale as you lower down chaturanga, either all the way to the floor or to chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra or up dog, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to move back into plank, so come forwards. And then come onto the side edge of the right foot. We're going to come into side plank on the right side. Extend your left arm out. Keep the hips lifted. If you want, you can place your left leg in front of you for extra support. Breathe here. And then if this is too much on the wrist, you can also come down to the elbows. The leg might need to be out still. Find an option that works for you. So from here, exhale, bring the left hand down. And we go into side plank on the other side. So whatever variation you took before, match that. If you want to add extra difficulty, you can raise that right leg. Good, and then with control, look down, bring the hands to ground. We'll take a vinyasa, lower, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing. Start to walk the feet forwards again to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And this time we bend the knees. Sweep the arms up, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. Keep the abdomen engaged here. You're squeezing the belly in. Arms extended out. Shoulders soft and breathe. Good. Now inhale, raise the right leg up, come onto tiptoes, and with control, send the right foot back to high lunge. You can stay here or you can lower the back knee down. Breathe in. And exhale, twist to the left. Bring the right arm forward, left arm back. Maybe you're here with the knee grounded. Maybe you're here with the leg lifted, knee lifted. Looking to your left thumb. Breathing in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, bring both arms high. Exhale, bring hands to ground. And send the right foot forwards to meet the left, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, we come back to chair. Core is engaged. And then ground firmly through the right foot, lift the left leg, send the foot back to a high lunge. Adjust, take the variation you need, maybe knee down. Breathe in. And exhale, twist left arm forward, right arm back, look to your right thumb. Focusing on the breath, keep the left leg engaged if the knee is lifted. Good, inhale. On an exhale, look up, bring the arms high. And exhale, bring the hands to ground. Send your left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. And then bring hands to ground. Send the feet back to plank, step or jump. Keep the core engaged. Exhale as you lower, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Good, so for this next part, I'm going to introduce variations. So to fit whatever level you're at. So you can be on your knees or in down dog. We're going to begin by raising the left leg high and then bringing the knee to touch the left elbow. Bring the shoulders over the wrist. You can stay here, or you can take an arm balance, maybe lifting the back leg, extending the left leg, and then come back up with the left leg lifted. Bring knee into nose, arch the spine, tuck the chin. Hold it, and then inhale, raise the left leg high. And now we're twisting the knee over to the right elbow, touching the right elbow. Maybe if you've got an arm balance here, taking it 2. And send the left leg back up. Good, and then bring the left foot down, back into downward dog. Come back to your breath, maybe take child's pose if you need for a moment. Then we're going to repeat on the other side. So right leg lifts. Bring right knee to touch right elbow. Maybe arm balance if you have it. Otherwise, hold wherever you are. Send the right leg back up. Knee to nose. Hold there. Inhale to rise. Twisting right knee over to left elbow. Maybe taking flight here, finding your arm balance, or just holding knee to elbow. Raise the right leg back up, inhale. And then back to down dog, inhale. Exhale, knees to ground, hips down, find child's pose. Come back to your breath. Arms can be by the sides of the body. Take a moment to come back to a steady rhythm of breath. And then when you're ready, rise up to kneeling. Swing the legs around. Come to seated. Sit up nice and tall. Spine is long. Avoid collapsing like this. Sit up with the core engaged. Hands to backs of thighs, legs together. Start to lean back. Coming into Navasana, raising the legs. Maybe you stay here. If you need balance, maybe you bring hands to ground. If you want, you can expand the arms out. Maybe extend the legs. We're going to lower down to come back up a few times. So breathe in. Exhale to lower. Don't let the legs touch the ground. Inhale, rise back up. Good, 4 more. Lower. Exhale. Rise up. Down. Rise up. Exhale, lower. Rise up. Exhale, lower, and hold the pose here. Arch the upper back, arms by sides. If you want more challenge, extend the arms for a hollow body here. We count down for 5, 4, 3, smile, 2, 1, and let everything go. Good job. Okay, take a moment here. Come back to your breath. Good. So now we're going to bring the arms by the sides of the body. We're going to then lift the legs together all the way up, as high as you can. And we're going to move into shoulder stance. So arms grounded firmly. Press the hands and the arms into the ground. Engage your core as you lift the hips up high. Bend the elbows, hands come to your lower back. Try and squeeze the elbows in as close to the body as possible and keep the core engaged. If this is too much for you, come back to being here with the legs perpendicular to the ground and just keep the core engaged, the legs engaged. Breathing in and out. If you're comfortable in shoulder stand, you can bring your legs overhead to come into plow. Arms can stay at your lower back or bring them back to ground. And then wherever you are, if you're in shoulder stand, start to lower the legs back down. Keep your hands in your lower back supporting you. And gently ground the legs with control. We're just going to counter that pose by placing your hands underneath the glutes, coming into fish pose. So extend the legs, come onto the elbows, open the heart space, chest lifts, maybe looking back. And find your breath here. Good, and then gently release, start to lower back down. Good, take a second here. We're going to do a little bit more core before we start to fully slow things down. So bring the legs together, squeeze them in together. Lift them about 10 degrees off the ground and raise the head looking towards the feet. Hands can be on the ground here for support. And then raise the legs about 45 degrees. Bring them back down to 10. Up to 90. Down to 45. Exhale. Inhale to 90. Down to 10. Good, up to 45, inhale. Exhale down to 10. Inhale up to 90. And then we're going to slowly lower down for the count of 10. So breathe in. And then exhale for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good job, guys. Come back to your breath. And then bring both knees into chest. Squeeze them in tight. And then extend the arms out wide. Keep the knees into chest. And keeping the legs together, just lower the knees down to the left side. Keep the arms, the shoulders grounded. Look right. Good. Come back up through center. And bring both knees down to the right. Look left. Back through center. Bring the knees into chest, the knees wide. Coming into happy baby now, either grabbing onto the big toes or the outer edges of the feet. Try to keep the spine grounded. Heels aligned over knees. Maybe find stillness or find movement. Good. Just reconnect to breath. And then release the legs down to the mat. And the arms go wide, coming into Shavasana. Take one deep inhale through nose. One big sigh out through the mouth. And just let go for a moment as we lay in Shavasana. Letting the breath flow naturally. And when you're ready, just start to move the hands and feet. Extend the legs, extend the arms overhead, full body stretch. Bring knees to chest. And come to lie on the right hand side. Gently push yourself up to seated with the eyes closed. Sit up nice and tall. Hands on knees. Spine long. Close the practice with one deep inhale and exhale. So breathe in through nose. Let it all go through the mouth. Bringing hands to heart center as we give thanks for the practice and ourselves for giving us and dedicating this time to ourselves. Namaste.